Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a magical week so far. For today's video, I am going to do a plush review of the brand new monthly release from shopDisney, which is Stitch Crashes Disney, and also show you the pin because I did pick that up too. So without further ado folks, let's get into the video. Just before I start the plush review and explain a little bit about Stitch Crashes Disney, the collection, I'm just going to explain why I have a blank wall behind me. This is where my shelves normally are, but my new shelving arrives tomorrow, which I'm incredibly excited about. So there should be a Disney room tour, I would say, coming up probably March, because I do have videos planned for February. Or it might pop out the end of February, I'm not sure, but it will be the end of February, the start of March, when you'll be able to see the full Disney room tour, and you will also see some sneak peeks in the next weekly vlog as well, which starts filming tomorrow, Monday, February the 1st. So that is why the other units are gone. I sold them on Facebook, so there you go. Now on to the collection. Now, Stitch Crashes Disney was the brand new, is the brand new monthly release from shopDisney this year. There's only two items in the collection. There is a plush and there is also a jumbo sized pin. It is a big pin. I actually have both. This is the only plush I'm going to be buying from the collection, as it's based on Beauty and the Beast, my favourite Disney movie of all time. I was going to collect the pins from the series, but I will explain when I get to the pin the reason why I have completely changed my mind on that. So first up, the plush. Now, I think everyone was really nervous as to how they were going to do these plush with crashing different movies, and what they've decided to do with the Beauty and the Beast one is make him a big old stained glass window. So he does have the stained glass window design of the rose all over him. I actually really like the design. I know a lot of people were very, we don't really like it. I like it, and I do think that it is cute, and he does sit incredibly well. The placement of the pattern is different on all plushes, which I've seen via Instagram posts and on Facebook groups, which I'm part of as well. But this is the plush. So as you can see, he is a sturdy plush. He does sit up properly, and he is covered in the stained glass window design. His ears actually sit really well, and they didn't come too badly damaged at all, to be honest. And if we look inside of his ears, they do have the rose design on here. He's got his little tuft up here, which is basically just, it's just one really thin piece of fabric. In his mouth, he has a rose. This stem is fabric, like felt, and then the rose does actually look like a rose when you look at it properly. His whole body is the same fabric. I wish they hadn't used this fabric. It's just a bit too shiny for me. I think the reason they picked it though is because he is supposed to maybe be based on the stained glass window, and maybe that's why it's got a shine to it. That's the only thing that I can think of. So yeah, that's all I can think of on that one. On his feet, he does have the Stitch Crashes Disney Series 1 of 12 stamp here. He's got his little toesies, which are just some black felt, and I just noticed it just before. He does have this purple tip on the back of his ear as well. As you can see, there is no tag attached, and I'm going to explain that to you now. And the reason he doesn't is the plush and the pin were shipped in a Disney store bag, which I was not happy with, and the tag was fully detached when it arrived, and the tag looks like this. The tag's quite plain actually. In hindsight, I still wish it was attached, but it's not the end of the world that it's not. This plush was $27.50, the same price as the Minnie Mouse Main Attraction series from last year as well. I'm going to show you the pin next, and as I say, I was going to collect all of the pins. Here it is here, so I'll talk about the pin first and then I'll explain afterwards. So as you can see, the pin is basically just exactly like the plush, except he's standing up. The design on him is apparently just sort of, people have said that their pins have arrived and it's been peeled off, so it's almost like it's just a big sticker stuck on top of it. My one did not come like that. My one is still completely fully attached. The rose is actually a rubber material, and in the rose head on the petals there is some gold glitter, so it is a 3D effect pin. It is raised a little bit. I do like that the backing card does have obviously a broken chandelier from the ballroom scene, because of course Stitch has crashed the movie. But as you can see, The backing card is all bent and there is a rip here. The pin was £20, which is definitely a lot of money for a pin. Now, the reason I've decided not to collect the rest of the pins is because I can't remember whether I said at the start of the video, there is just a plush and a pin from this collection and nothing else. Like previous years when there's been mugs and notebooks and t-shirts and things like that just over the years with all the collections there's been. There is a pin book for pre-order in the United States, but if you speak to a Disney cast member on live chat in the UK, they tell you that it's not coming to the UK, and I just can't understand why you would release 12 massive pins with nowhere to store them, because every other collection has had something. Mickey Memories and Minnie had the same sort of style pin book, and obviously Wisdom had the Wisdom pin flag, so why you wouldn't release anything for this is beyond me. And if they're going to come as damaged, I mean, obviously this one isn't majorly massively damaged. It's damaged to me, but compared to what I've seen on Facebook groups where the pin's been hanging on by a thread, this is immaculate condition. But if they're going to come damaged, I don't want to collect them and spend all that money, because it's a lot of money to spend on pins. So it's basically £240 for 12 pins. It's a lot of money for pins. So that's why I've decided I'm going to keep these because they're Beauty and the Beast, but I'm not going to bother, I don't think, with the rest. So that is my review and my thoughts on Stitch Crashes Disney. And that is it for my Stitch Crashes Disney plush and pin review. I do hope that you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Comment down below if you're collecting any of the collection throughout the year, and did you have any postage packaging mishaps like I did? I would be really interested to know. As always, please do hit the big red subscribe button down below to check out lots more content on my channel and what is of course still to come. Tinkle that bell so you are notified every time a video goes live as well. That's it. I've been Disney Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one, which will be weekly vlog number 11, I believe. Bye for now.